Hello everybody, welcome to the lunch table. My name's Evan. I'm joined with Zach and Nick, and today go through some of the projected win totals for each team and see if Vegas agrees with what we think is going to happen. There are two teams that Vegas projects to have 4.5 wins, and those two teams are the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints.
I think I'm going under on both teams.
I would. I think the Browns can maybe scratch 4, maybe.
Well,
5.
it's 4.5.
I could see maybe.
So they would need to get 5.
They need to get 5 to be
How
over.
many did they win last year?
3.
I guess they didn't really make any changes this year.
Just in the draft.
But even then, they didn't do anything really.
They brought in Mason Graham,
But
Judkins, Shador, Gabriel.
their QB room's a disaster.
Yeah, the QB room is Shador, Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett.
I guess I could probably see them hitting that 4. 5 would be the ceiling for them, I think. The Saints, okay. I'm not going to finish my sentence with the Saints because I will dig into that when we do our season predictions, but I'm going to be taking the under for the Saints here.
Yeah, they're not going to be very good.
I think I'm taking under for both teams. I don't think the Browns straight 5 wins. They do not. I don't think they have nearly enough on offense.
I think that the Saints are going to be a historically bad football team this year.
They're going to suck. Yeah. I would probably go under on both. I think if I'm the Browns, I think their best move is
Cutting Deshaun Watson.
Well,
I don't know if they
can't
yet.
Still. But I honestly think, because Deshaun's out for the year, obviously. If I were them...
Oh, yeah, I forgot he tore his Achilles in rehab.
Yeah. If I were them, I know if I'm going to bet here, Kenny Pickett's not making the team.
Yeah,
I think he's getting cut.
Kenny Pickett's terrible. He was the starting quarterback for the Steelers, mind you.
He was.
First round pick
He was a
for the
first-round
Steelers.
pick.
That is...
Probably the worst quarterback class ever.
That's going to be like a
long
trivia
time.
question. Like, who was the one quarterback that went in the first round of like the 22 draft or whatever?
The best quarterback that came out of that class was Mr. Irrelevant.
Ironically, Brock Purdy.
But if I'm the Browns, I might play Joe week 1, but then every other week I'm playing either Gabriel or Shador.
Just switching on a weekly
Because
basis.
here's the thing. If you play
Just rotate between the three
if
of
you
them.
play Joe Flacco, you're going to suck anyways. And he's 40, so you don't get anything
I
out of
will
that.
say, the last time Joe Flacco was on the Browns, he was legit, though.
Yeah, well, last year at the Colts, he was complete dog crap.
Well, yeah, but
so.
the Colts are an egregious dumpster fire.
The Browns are so much worse.
I don't know if the Browns are so much
They
worse.
absolutely
They
are.
100%
They
are so
absolutely
much
are.
worse.
100%.
They 100% are worse.
Like, it's not
Like
even
in
compared.
pretty
Their
much-
defense is better than the Colts.
Their defensive line is
Okay,
better than
running
the Colts.
back worse, wide receivers worse.
The Browns, they have Judkins. Oh, they have Taylor.
We have Taylor.
That's right.
Pipe down, bro. Shut up.
Wide receivers, they have Judy and Cedric Tillman and
That's better
Deontay
than the Colts.
Johnson.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's absolutely
Judy
The Colts
Cedric-
receiver room is horse crap.
You're so stupid.
It's so bad. Michael Pittman was awful.
Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, A.D.
Alec
Mitchell
Pierce is
a legitimate deep threat.
No,
He had
he's
like 900
not.
yards receiving.
I
and
love
like
him. He's a
5
bear.
touchdowns.
He's a Bearcat. He was on the playoff team, but he is. I don't believe he's a legitimate receiving.
It's better.
Josh Downs is good. I like Josh Downs.
It's better than
Michael
the
Pittman.
Browns.
Michael Pittman's still a solid.
The Browns wide
Michael
receiver
Pittman
3.
screwed me in the worst possible way last year, fantasy wise.
Yeah, he was dealing with a back injury for most of the year. He's
that
also
guy-
just not as good.
They have
And Jerry Judy's like actually decent.
he is a
Yeah,
receiver.
but outside of Jerry Jeudy, the Browns have no one at
not
receiver.
good.
And the Colts have 4 solid receivers, I would say.
What?
The Browns have a better tight end.
Who's the fourth?
A.D. Mitchell.
He's awful.
He's
he
second year
barely
in the league.
played.
Literally
He's
the
a
second
rookie.
year in the league.
He's
No.
a rookie.
Who's
But-
their tight end? Njoku?
He's better.
We have Tyler Warren, so to
He's
be
better
determined.
than Tyler Warren for goodness
As of right now,
sakes.
As of right
he's
now,
better
yes,
than
but
Tyler
I'd say that's to be determined.
No, it's not.
I mean, Tyler Warren's a stud.
And the Colts O line is better as well.
Yes.
I mean,
Browns
we're talking
O-line
about a
was awful
squad
last
that's
year.
going to win 3 games maybe and maybe 4 or 5. Like, that's what we're debating. I mean, this Colts team
I don't think
is
the
a
Colts are
train
going to win
wreck.
4 or 5 games.
They have the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen play football.
But back to my point. It doesn't make any sense for the Browns to play Joe Flacco. So if I were them, I would play Gabriel or Shador and see what you have in one of those, if you have anything. Then that determines who you draft next year because they have 2 first-round draft picks. And if Joe Flacco plays the whole season and and Gabriel and Shador barely see the field, then you don't know what you have at quarterback, so then you might pick a quarterback. But if Shador or Dylan Gabriel somehow end up being good, then you know what you have and you can draft accordingly. But I think it would be stupid for them to go in blind and not know what they got in their 2 quarterbacks.
Knowing it's the Browns, though, they'll probably play Joe Flacco for half the year.
Yeah, I just don't think it makes playing Joe Flacco won't win you games, and it won't do anything.
Literally 0 cents.
It doesn't do anything for you. The Saints, they're starting quarterbacks like Spencer Rattler, so they're going to suck.
We don't even need to talk about that.
We don't need
And
to
they
talk
have
about
Tyler.
the Saints.
Like, they are going to be a historically bad football team.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're very bad. That's why they have them at 4.5. At 5.5, they have the Giants, Jets, and Titans.
I think the Giants could maybe get 6.
Who's starting
The
at quarterback?
Giants, Jets, and Titans.
Who's starting
Jackson
at quarterback? Dart.
I would probably take. I think I might take the over on the Giants at like 6, but I think I'm going to take the under on the other 2 teams.
I think that all 3 of these teams are going to be close to this. Like, I think all 3 of these teams are probably going to be 5 to 6 win teams, if you had to tell me right now.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably go in the over on the Jets.
That's what I would do.
I think they'll get like 6 or 7 maybe.
7?
Yeah. They've got a talented team.
This is a not good team.
I'm not saying they are, but so that they got talent on the team, and their defense is still
They
good.
had talent last year. They won like 2 games.
Well, it just depends.
It's a dumpster fire organization.
It just depends how Justin Fields plays.
And then the Titans, I'd have to look at their schedule.
Under.
They're going to struggle a little bit because of Cam Ward, but I feel like once Cam Ward gets going, they'll rip some.
I think
points
Cam
off.
Ward could be pretty good.
Yeah, and then the Giants' defensive line is going to be gross.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like their D line, it'll be like the Browns.
Jackson Dart. So
Their D line will single handedly win them like 3 or 4 games.
give me the over for the Giants and under for the other 2.
I am interested to see who comes out of that Giants room. If it's Russ or Dart.
I like Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I mean, it would go into the same thing I had talked about with the Browns. Like, what does Russell Wilson give you that Jackson Dart doesn't?
The difference is Russell Wilson. Every game, there's he's not an automatic negative
Yeah, that's true.
for a team starting right now, like Joe Flacco is.
Yeah. Well, do the Giants want to try to win games right now, or do they want to try to
Build.
I mean, they got the defense. I just don't think they have the offense.
No,
Outside of Neighbors.
It's just Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I would say the Jets over, and then probably Giants and Titans. I would say under for right now.
I'm flipping that.
At 6.5, they have the Panthers and the Raiders.
I think the Raiders are going to be over. I think the Raiders are absolutely going to be over.
Yeah.
6.5 wins for the Raiders is disrespectful.
I can see
that's crazy.
I can see the Panthers not getting over though.
could see them
I think
at
the Panthers will be around it. I think they'll get 7 or 8 wins.
Yeah, I
probably.
could see them at 6.
I'll
or
take
7.
the over for the Raiders. Panthers.
Yeah, the Raiders is an easy over.
That's insane.
The Panthers
That's
are
so
gonna be right
disrespectful to the Raiders and what they've done this offseason.
The Panthers are just going to be right there. So I don't.
Yeah,
care.
I think the Panthers are going to be around it.
What's the next level?
7.5, Falcons, Cowboys, Colts, Jags.
Under for the Colts significantly. The Jags. I think the Jags.
I'm going to
get
go
over.
over on the Jags
Yeah.
because of their schedule.
Cowboys probably over.
Yeah,
I think the Cowboys are going to be around this.
They'll
mark,
probably get
to be honest.
8. I would
with
say.
you.
I think the
they'll
Falcons
get,
are going to be
7
around
or 8
that mark.
wins.
Yeah, the Falcons will probably get 7. Penix in a full year. They got Bijan obviously still.
I think the Falcons will be probably around there. Cowboys, I think will be over. Not by much, but I think they'll be over. Maybe by 8, maybe 8 or 9. I don't know. Jags, I'm going to take the over for the Jags, and the Colts, I think will be around this mark. 6 probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd probably say
Or
6 or 7
3,
wins.
maybe.
3. They're not winning. They're going to win more than 3 games.
Well, the thing with the Colts is
They're
the
going
team,
to win more than outside. Literally, all they have to do is just
AR and
hand the
Daniel-
ball off to Jonathan Taylor, and they'll win 7 games. Because the rest of their team is good
AR
enough.
and Daniel Jones are so completely, impressively abysmal that they will bring this team down single-handedly.
If they don't allow either quarterback to throw the football, they could win 7 or 8 games. I feel.
Well, someone's got to throw the ball at some point.
We'll get to the Colts when we do our season.
so
predictions.
yeah, I'd probably have Jags over that 7.5. Colts, I would probably say under, but they're right around there. Cowboys over, and I would also say the Falcons are right around.
I want to be
7,
high on the
8.
Jags, but I was the last 2 years, and they let me down, so it's almost like, crap.
Yeah.
All they got to do is win 9 or 10 games, and they'll win the division.
Yeah.
The division's so bad.
That is true.
Well, we'll see how Liam Cohen does
Texans.
and Travis Hunter and all those guys. At 8.5, they have the Cardinals, Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Patriots, Steelers, Seahawks.
Why are the Dolphins here?
The Cardinals
all.
and the Dolphins will be under. The Bears, I think, will be over. The Vikings, because of Kevin O'Connell, I think will be over. Patriots, I'm taking over. Steelers, over because Mike Tomlin. Seahawks, under.
I would say Seahawks under because they're a weird team. I don't really
I
understand
don't
the
like
direction
the
they're
Seahawks
going.
right now.
Steelers over, Patriots over, Vikings. I'm gonna go under because I don't know how JJ's gonna do.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah,
Dolphins.
and we're at 8. Yeah, put them under for me.
Dolphins under, Bears over, Cardinals under.
Cardinals probably under. Bears should be over. Dolphins way under. I think the Dolphins are going to win like 5 games.
Yeah, they're gonna be terrible.
Vikings, I think will be around this mark. Just because I know JJ is a question mark, but the rest of their team is really good, and Kevin O'Connell's a really good head coach.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably better than Sam
Patriots, I think will be around this mark.
Yeah, I would say Patriots
I think
are
the
probably
Patriots
around
did
that
so
9
much this
to-
year. If Drake May turns out to be
7.
decent, I think they're going to be.
Because what, they won 4 games?
Yeah.
So
But
yeah.
that was
Look at
with
their
Drake
offseason.
May being a positive on their offense.
No.
Look at their offseason, though.
Yeah.
No, I know. A 5-win improvement is really good for their position.
Yeah, I'd say they'd be around the 8-9 mark.
Seattle, I think you all are being a little disrespectful to Seattle.
I don't like
To
the
be honest
Patriots
with you.
receiver room still, though.
They got
Well,
Diggs,
you have Sam Darnold and Kenneth
JSN,
Walker,
Cooper
JSN, and Cooper Kupp's corpse.
Their defense is also like really good. Their defense, their defense was like a top 6 unit in the league.
It's
last
too
year.
weird of a team, and I don't think Sam Darnold's really that guy. Honestly,
We'll see.
It's
It'll
more-
depend on if Sam Darnold's season in Minnesota was a fluke or not.
I mean, they'll probably be 8.
I would
could see
probably
them
say
around-
like
I could
7.
see them around the 8 range.
I would say
think
more in the 7
I'm gonna
range.
I'm going to go over for Seattle, I think you all are being a little disrespectful.
I just think they made some very questionable
I'll
moves this
disrespect them. They
offseason.
haven't showed me crap.
They won 10 games last year.
Yeah, but they got worse.
Yeah, they got
see.
significantly worse.
I don't know about significantly. I think marginally, maybe.
I mean, they swapped DK for Cooper Kupp, and then they swapped Chino for Sam Darnold.
Which is a
I
downgrade.
would say both of those are downgrades.
If Cooper Kupp was in his prime, then
Yeah,
I would
what is
give
he,
this
34?
team definitely over.
I mean, Jason is going to ball out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
K9's gonna
outside
be
of
good.
JSN, I'm not loving this squad.
I'm just
I
concerned
like
about,
Cooper Kupp a lot. Like I wish he was still in his prime. I just don't think he is.
I think it's more on the defensive side for Seattle for me.
Yeah,
their
no, they do
defense
have a
is
very
gonna be
but
good.
if you
good.
want to win, like
This isn't like the Seahawks remind me. They're like the NFC version of the Steelers for me. Except I think their offense is way better than what Pittsburgh has.
Yes.
yeah,
So if we're having the Steelers at like 9 wins,
but they don't. But the
you gotta have
Seahawks don't have.
Seattle
The
around.
only reason I have the Steelers at 9 is Mike Tomlin. If the Steelers,
I'd argue Mike
genuinely,
McDaniel or Mike McDonald is a better head coach than Mike Tomlin.
if the Steelers did not have Mike Tomlin, I would genuinely have them at like 5.
Yeah, I guess I can see them. They'll be in the 8 to 9 range,
Yeah.
I would say. But I don't know. I'm just worried about Sam Darnold. I'm curious.
I don't trust him.
I'm curious to see if that was just a 1-year wonder with Kevin O'Connell, or if he's
the
if he's
game
actually
against the Rams is actually like,
or if he's actually like good.
which in hindsight, the Rams took the Eagles to like
No, the Rams were a very good team.
The best they could. Like they were at their 10-yard line.
I was saying during the whole offseason, I don't think the Rams should make any changes. They were the only team in the playoffs that actually came close to beating the Eagles, and they came very close. So if they would have beat them, who's to say they wouldn't have won the Super Bowl?
They would have had a good shot to.
So it's like, I don't know why they made any. If I was them, I wouldn't have got rid of Cooper Kupp. I'd have kept the team the exact same.
They got Devontae Adams instead. That's an upgrade.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
An upgrade.
Current Devontae Adams is better than current Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, but you also have
and you've got Puka Nacua.
But you also have to keep in mind just the connection that him and Matt Stafford had. Like, who's to say that him and Devontae Adams are going to have that good of a connection?
Do they need to? You've got Puka.
It helps.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's as big of a.
I don't think the Rams should have made any changes.
That was really the only big change they made, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think they should.
I will say, you know how when we were talking about the Thunder and stuff and giving them their flowers for, I think we got to give the Rams flowers because they went all in, super team, won the Super Bowl, god awful the next year.
5-12, dealt with a ton of injuries,
and then since then they've been with, mind you, with 0 draft picks.
First 2
top
round
AFC and top NFC team. So
with draft picks that were like 4 through 7.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the Rams.
Puka Nacua is a top 10 receiver in the NFL.
Yeah,
Kyren Williams is a borderline top 10 running back in the NFL.
And then
he's not borderline. He is top 10
on the defensive line. They got a bunch of guys late, like Kobe Turner and those guys. And then obviously when they finally got a first round pick, they got Jared.
The Rams
Verse.
are an insanely good franchise.
But
I might have to start rooting for them.
But they do a very good job at drafting players. And they're doing it with Matthew Stafford, who is still a great quarterback, but is on the older side, but is still, top 10 quarterback in the NFL. So
I do like the Rams.
I think it's considering. I mean,
team.
Aaron Donald retired, and they lost
They
like
just replaced him with Jared
Ramsey,
Verse.
and they lost obviously I guess now Cooper Kupp. Like a lot of things happened since they won that Super Bowl.
They have made lemonade out of lemons,
and they have still become a very good team. So props to their ownership.
They are a very, very good franchise.
Scouting department for doing a good job.
Shout out to the Rams for sure.
Teams at 9.5 wins: the Bengals, Broncos, Packers, Texans, Chargers, Rams, Bucks, Commanders.
All right, let me start with this list. I'm going to start at the bottom here. Commanders over, Buccaneers. I think they very well could be over.
Where they finished? What did they finish last year?
They were, I think they were 9-8 or 10-7.
I think I'm going to.
But they won the NFC South by a couple of games.
Yeah, because the NFC South sucks.
I think I'm going to take the over for the Commanders and the Bucks. Over for the Rams. I like the Rams a lot. Chargers. I'm going to.
What did they do this offseason? They got Amari and Hampton and no wide
How many did they win
receivers.
last year?
I think they won 11-6.
I can look.
But don't quote me.
I don't know. I mean, they could be over. I don't think they have much.
They went 11-6.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take the over then. I don't think they have much, but with Jim Harbaugh, I guess. I mean, they got better running backs, and that's really all Jim Harbaugh needs.
Hampton.
Yeah, their O-line.
Hampton and Najee.
Yeah, so I'll take the over here
Their
because
defense is still
this
good.
is a Jim Harbaugh football team. No receivers, good O-line, good running backs.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll take go back to that. Over for Commanders, Bucks, Rams, Chargers. I'm going to go with the under for the Texans. I think the Texans nuked their team this offseason, offensive line-wise, and it was not good. And they got Jaden Higgins, who I think is going to be a solid receiver, but I think the Texans did not have a good offseason. I think I actually gave him an F. So I'm going to go the under for the Texans, over for the Packers. I think Matthew Golden will be decent, so get a good weapon. Broncos. I was high on Bo Nix before, and I still am. I had a good year last year, so I'll take the over for the Broncos. Yeah, the
Only
fun
team
one.
you're taking under.
The Bengals. Yeah, I'm going the under here. The Bengals are a absolute dog crap organization, and they got significantly worse this offseason.
All right.
I could go way into that, but I'm just going to stop by saying they suck and they're going to win less than this.
We've talked about it at length.
We have, and there's nothing new to say.
Yeah.
The Bengals, I'll probably go under. Yeah.
How dare you?
How
I'm just
dare you?
kidding.
Unacceptable.
Wait till you see how many games I have
Denver-
them winning when we do the season predictions.
Denver, I think I'm going to go over.
First overall draft.
Yeah, Denver is a better team than they were last year. They're over for sure. Green Bay over because I think they'll be fully healthy. Houston, I think they'll be around here. I know their O line's terrible, but CJ Stroud is still the best
They have a
quarterback.
top
They'll
five
get like
defense.
8, I think. They'll get probably around 8 or so.
They still have a top 5 defense.
The Chargers, I'm going to go over. The Rams, probably over. Tampa Bay and Washington, I'd have to look at their schedule. I think Washington will be around here, actually. I think they're going to take a slight step back just because they have a tougher schedule this year.
I think they could end up
And
maybe
more-
winning the East. There's been a different winner in the East every year for the last 20 years, so I guess it's the Commanders' year this year.
You think they're going to beat the Eagles?
They could beat them once, maybe.
You think they're going to be a better team over the course of the season?
No, but they could. But like depending on schedule wise, they could sneak out more wins.
I think, we'll see.
It'll be a tight race
Yeah.
for the NFC East Championship.
It'll be one of those two teams.
it's gonna be
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go over on the Commanders. I think they got better this year, adding Tunsil and like Debo and those guys.
Yeah, I don't think Debo moves the needle, but Tunsil for sure.
Yeah, and year 2, Jaden Daniels, I think is going to be really good. Bucks over. They've just are always going to be a really good team. They got a lot of weapons now, so I like them. Rams over. Chargers.
I don't want to say over for the Chargers. but
Yeah, I don't know.
I have to though.
If they won 11 games last year, but they didn't. I mean, all they did was get running backs.
But that's this is a
Jim
Jim Harbaugh
wants,
team.
though.
No,
Omarion
so,
Hampton
like-
is a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go slightly over. I guess I'd probably have them at around 10.
I was gonna say 10.
like
for me.
nothing crazy. Texans. I still think the Texans are going to be pretty good. They don't have an offensive line, but they have a top 5 defense, and they still have Nico Collins, and I like the draft picks
The
they
rest,
made at the wide
purely
receivers.
because the rest of the division is just
Yeah, they'll get.
bit of,
I
like,
think
the
they'll get.
dumpster fire.
I think they're gonna
10.
be in the 8 range personally.
I think, yeah. Even with, they'll probably honestly be like the Bengals have been, where they used to have like a really, I guess in 21 and 22, where they had a really good defense and the offensive line was putrid, but they had a good quarterback and good weapons.
But the Bengals had way better weapons than the Texans. This Texans team has. This Texans
Yeah.
team has
But
Collins,
the
and that's
Texans have a way better. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, they had better receivers and they had the exact same running back.
Yeah, it was the same running back actually.
So yeah, they had better receivers. But Nico Collins is no slouch. But
No, he's a great
not
receiver,
better
but
than-
it's
Got
just it's
Christian
him and
Kirk,
like no one
too.
else.
he's not better than Jamar Chase or T. No, he's better than T. Sorry.
Christian Kirk?
No,
Nico Collins.
Oh, I was like, what are you saying?
No. I was not talking about Christian Kirk. Packers over, Broncos over, and Bengals under. I think they'll probably get 9.
I think the Bengals might even sneak like 4.
I think they'll have their third 9-8 season probably. 10 and a half. They have the Lions and the 49ers.
Niners under, Lions. Ooh, that's tough.
Lions,
actually.
I think, are going to be a push.
I think the
around
Lions
this. They'll
might.
I think they'll get 10 or 11.
I think the Lions will be sitting
They
at
have
10
the
or 11
Niners
for
at
sure.
11 win.
Yeah, I think the Niners are going under.
That's interesting.
They lost way too much.
Got a lot worse this year.
I think the Lions are going to be in that 10 to 11 range, though.
I'm interested to see how the Lions look.
Give me the under for both, because I think the Lions are going to get 10. I think they'll get 10.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll go under for both. I'm interested to see because we'll see if the Lions are only really, really good because of Ben Johnson.
They're still going to be a great team. I just don't think they're going
and
to
Aaron
get
Glenn.
like,
Aaron
15
Glenn,
wins.
but-
You know?
No, yeah. I mean, they're still a super talented team, and obviously you're going to be.
They're only going to get better over the next couple of years.
Yeah,
anyways.
the 49ers.
But they're not going to win 14 games again, though.
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
No.
The 49ers are definitely below that. They got so much worse this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a bad spot.
I don't know why they're up there.
Yeah, they lost a lot. What did you say? Under?
Under. I'm going to go under for the Niners, and I think the Lions get 11. I'll go over for them.
I could see that. And then 11 and a half, they have the Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles.
I'm going over on all 4 teams, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
11 and a half. Yeah.
I think I'm going
Yeah.
over on
It's
all
going to
4
be over
teams.
for all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not quite as difficult. The Eagles are
barring injury.
The Eagles are one of the best football teams I think ever assembled. To be truthfully honest with you,
last year's was
from top to bottom.
for sure.
Last
Year's was a super team.
Yeah,
An organically built super team.
Yeah.
They were insane.
And they're not going to be much worse this year. The Chiefs have Mahomes. That's
They
all they need.
they did lose a fair bit on the D line, but like all their backups are just going to come
Yeah,
in.
like
And still
the
did
Eagles
really
are so
good.
Yeah.
The Eagles are really good. The Chiefs have Mahomes, and that's all they need. The Bills have Allen, and that's about all they need. And the Ravens have LaFraud surrounded by a super team. So, yeah, I think we'll take the over.
They have Lamar, and that's about all they need.
Nope, they have
And they have a
really
really
good
good
defense
defense, too.
and pretty good offense.
The Bills have a good defense, and the Chiefs have a good defense.
Yeah, all those teams have a good defense.
Seems
It's shocking if you have a good
Yeah.
defense and a good offense and a good quarterback, you win games in the NFL. That's insane how that works.
yeah.